Why do you like car games? Why do you like driving? This makes no sense. You're just wasting your time. We hear this often, but we almost never know a good answer. We just say it makes us happy, it relaxes us, and then comes the next question. Why? We may feel like we always lose in this debate, that we are never right. Well, we may feel that way, but it doesn't mean it's really untrue. In fact, the answer is simple. Just look. While driving, we focus on driving. We forget the bad things, like exams tomorrow, having to work again. We forget past failures, we don't dwell on the past, and we don't worry about the future, except maybe the next turn, but we look forward to that turn, in order to take it successfully again, even faster while staying on the road. While driving, we constantly experience success, and if a mistake happens, we can correct it, thereby improving ourselves, which brings further success. That's why we like driving. The bad disappears and the good remains. And one more thing, we are not bored. Because what is happiness worth if we are bored to death at the same time? That wouldn't really be happiness. We are not bored because everything changes every second. And adrenaline constantly comes, but not the kind of stress you get before an exam or presentation. It's the adrenaline that makes you look forward to the next turn. And the next turn is always ahead. Then you realize that you're free. There is excitement, the road, the constant feeling of success, and you drive however you want. We also partly love cars because they take us into this state, and we feel that it surrounds us and wants the same as we do. Of course, you don't get infinite freedom, because that would be like driving on an infinitely smooth surface with no road, no goal, no obstacles, which leads to boredom. So it only gives a certain freedom, which you can take as you like. If we cut them off, for example, we gain extra time, which leads to a better result. A better result gives the feeling of success, and success leads to happiness. Happiness is the best way to describe this, encompassing forgetting the bad, not dwelling on the past, not worrying about the future, the constant success experience, freedom, and everything that leads to happiness. So for this question, there is no wrong answer if you tell the truth, because whatever you say can be traced back to happiness. And how can happiness be described? Well, exactly by what I just explained. We feel that happiness cannot be answered because things can only lead back to each other. So we answered an unanswered question with another unanswered answer. But in general, happiness as an answer works for any question asking why you like something. Let's try. Ask women why they like to cook. I think the answers would be things like, it feels good to create. It feels good to eat at the end. It relaxes. You can discover new things, etc. In short, these lead to happiness.